Internal Affairs, Brad Nilo Guevara. Vice President for External Affairs, Brad Rodrigo Malubag Jr. Secretary, Brad Kenneth Cadena. Treasurer, Sis Marites de la Cruz. Auditor, Brad Pablito, Sis Marita Ramirez. Public Relations Officers, Brad Pablito de la Cruz. Publication Officer, Brad Diosdado Bernardo. Sergeant at Arms, Brad Ruperto Castro. Sergeant at Arms, Brad Feliciano Soriano. Fellowship Chairman, Brad Henry Pascual. Advisors, Brad Celso Ramirez. Brad Elisher Carpio Jr. Brad Ireneo Garcia. Brad Nairobi A. Ferrer. Brad Edgar P. Mudlong. To the members of the Executive Council and Board of Trustees, these are the officers to be inducted. The members of Apo Quezon Nueva Ecija Alumni Association 423 have shown great confidence in your leadership, ability, and sincerity of interest in your program of service. By electing you to the several offices of your charter, each of you must therefore accept certain definite responsibilities before being officially installed in the office.
Brothers and sisters, you have been elected to serve as officers of Apo Quezon Nueva Ecija Alumni Association 423. Kaya po ang Brother F. Pagana. Please step forward. The President shall have the following duties and responsibilities. Number 1, to act as presiding officer at all regular and special alumni association meetings and at meetings of the Executive Committee, and to serve as a member of the Advisory Committee. Number 2, to coordinate the functions of all alumni association officers and committees. Number 3, to appoint the committees responsible for carrying out programs of the alumni association. Number 4, to serve as an executive member of all committees. Number 5, to ensure that the alumni association is operated in conformity with the policies set forth in the Alphabet of Mega Philippines Code of Bylaws, Apo Quezon Nueva Ecija Organization 423, Articles of Association, the rules and regulations and policies of both the National and Legislative Councils. Number 6, to ensure that there are proper communication between the alumni association with the local sectional office and regional advocate office and with the National Executive Office of Apo Quezon Mega Philippines and with the other alumni associations, and to exercise the power, perform such other powers and duties incidental to your office. Do you accept these duties? If so, answer I do. I'm calling the Vice President for Internal Affairs, Legal. The Vice President for Internal Affairs will have the following duties and responsibilities. To serve as chairman of the membership committee, to act as presiding officer in absence of the president at all regular and special alumni association meetings and at meetings of the executive committee, and to serve as a member of the advisory committee. And 3, to exercise and perform such other powers and duties which is incidental to your office or by this alumni association. Do you accept these duties? If so, answer I do. I call on the Vice President for External Affairs, Brother Rodrigo Malubag Jr. The Vice President for External Affairs shall have the following duties and responsibilities. Number 1, to serve as the chairman of the project committee, to act as presiding officer in the absence of the President and Vice President for Internal Affairs, at all regular and special alumni association meetings and at meetings of the executive committee, and to serve as member of the advisory committee. Number 3, to exercise and perform such other powers and duties incidental to your office as may be assigned to you by this alumni association. We will accept these duties, if so, as I do.